everyone. Thank you for checking the channel again and welcome to Footsteps with Dumi. So today I'm actually continuing with the January series where we're dealing with our resolutions. We talk to people who've been there, done that, and got the trophy. They're just showing us how they actually get to make sure that their resolutions come to pass when they get to December. So today I've got Palesa Nkuna. I almost said Palesa drama.
Oh no, you can't make that mistake.
Yeah, and Palesa, I know her from Wits. We actually stayed in the same residence, and I know her story just from a distance. And today we're just getting to know what happened and how she actually rose from what she rose from. So basically, Palesa had an unpleasant journey at Wits.
Yeah,
we can call it that.
Yeah.
And it was a bit rough. She will tell us the rest of her story. So, Palesa, first of all, what happened at Wits?
well, that happened.
It was just Wits.
The age got me. No, I think so. Basically, when I went to do my first year was, I thought I was doing great, and then I failed accounting one.
No.
Actually, it was financial accounting one in first year.
Yes.
So that was a bit rough because I had never failed.
You're not
anything.
used to this whole thing of failing.
No, I was like, at my worst, I would get a 60% in
That
high
was
school.
your worst.
That was, in high school, that was my worst. When I say I didn't do well, I get punished for the fact that I got a 60 because it was considered my worst. And then I failed, and then it was a real shock to my system. I think it was a shock to everybody because
How can Palesa fail?
yeah, my parents didn't expect it. I was smart. I couldn't do it. Yeah, I mean, so luckily I think my parents, I don't know, but there's something that just happened. They didn't shout at me, they just encouraged me to go back. Yeah, they understood, and they just told me to go back and try again. And I think the biggest challenge is actually going back.
Yeah, true.
Because you are going back, you meet your friends, and everybody's like, oh, we'll see you in financial accounting too, we'll see you in class. And
they're assuming.
And they assume we are all in the same boat.
Yeah.
And then, but one thing that I taught myself, because I just hate being embarrassed, and so I'd always make sure that I will tell you myself that no, I'm still going to. I'm doing 2.1. Second year at Wits, first year accounting, you know?
Yes.
So I would be the one to tell people, and it was very hard at first because, you know, I think all the people that I came with, all my close friends that we were doing the first year together, they all passed, and I had to repeat, and it was very hard, and it's not good for their self-esteem, and you try to work your way back to being a performer, and it's so, but otherwise I was the one who said, okay, I'm not going to lie about the fact that I'll see you in financial accounting too. I said, no, I'm sorry, I'm going back to financial accounting one. So that helped because you get it out there and it leaves your system, and it becomes you just get used to it, and it doesn't bother you anymore when you say it. And then you realize that you're not the only one.
When you get to class, you're like, not consoling yourself with others.
Because you realize, okay, maybe in my close circle I was the only one, but in the bigger circles, there's plenty of us, you know. So that's what happened. And then obviously I passed that year, and then second year was also like, I think second year was a bit of a knock as well. So I had to repeat financial accounting 2 as well, and accounting was like the worst of me. I'm just like, when you begin to question, why am I here? Why am I doing this? I mean, I was an A student for this.
And then what happened to me?
What happened to me? Like, am I not that smart? I'm putting in the hours, and you just don't understand. But I think my parents were really great and very supportive. Like, they never ever once shouted or told me that you are playing or whatever.
You're not serious.
You're not serious. They just kept saying, you know what, you can do it. And my mom would encourage me, and say that in life, because you sometimes start thinking, okay, my friends are ahead of me, they're going to start working before me, they're going to finish and leave me here, I'll be like the fossil of, this place. But they're like, no, in life you have your own journey. We might be all in this same school, but we all have different journeys. So that helped, and my dad was just great. And I never felt that I was a failure, even though my marks said something else. But eventually I passed, and then I even got to do honors.
I remember. I know. And I've been a selected female going to honors.
I know. So that because then I even eventually changed to accounting, normal accounting, not financial.
Not financial accounting.
Yes, and then when I did my third year, I was like, I was soaring. My marks were great.
Also, accounting was better.
For some reason, I don't know why, but
maybe it was the attitude.
I think it was because he thought, okay, this is easier. And then I got selected, and I wasn't even planning to do the honors. I just applied because I was just applying, and then I got accepted, and I think it was only 12 of us.
I remember. We were the first ones.
We were the first ones,
honors.
I felt great. So that was my story, and I passed that first time, so that was great.
That boosted your confidence.
It did. It really did.
The old Palesa is still there somewhere inside of you.
Yes, she's still smart,
So, Palesa, what life lessons would you say you got from that?
I think it's very important not to give up. Because it's very easy to give up. I could have easily given up, and I'm sure I could have said, no, I can't do this anymore. I'd rather stay at home, or maybe try to go to do another course, or go to another institution down the road. That's a vet's joke. But I learned not to give up, and that just because you are failing now doesn't mean that this is going to be the state of your life the whole time.
Forever.
So you need to just dust yourself up and really work and focus and know what you want, and you will achieve it. It may take time, and sometimes life will throw you curveballs, and you might not finish in record time, but you will finish. It's all about finishing. So sometimes we want to start, but the main thing is about finishing what you started.
I think it's a principal thing. Finishing. Because it's very easy to start. But finishing is the difficult part. And I think go through all those obstacles in between. In anything in life, really.
True.
Finishing is the hardest part.
And I also having a good support structure that's taught me as well. I think it's something that that's why I'll never judge somebody or harshly who's not doing so well in varsity, because you've been through the same journey. You understand, so you are there to you can encourage other people and tell them that don't give up. It's gonna work out. Just might not look like it now, but
just somewhere somehow it will come together.
True.
With time.
Yes.
Alright, so Palesa, how did you rise from it? The failure. The varsity failure. I know, when you fail, it goes into other areas of your life as well. You feel like, okay, maybe I'm actually a failure in life. When you get to corporate, that same confidence that you had in matric is no longer there. First year of corporate.
I think, maybe it's graduating does something for your confidence. Like, I don't know if it's like 10 seconds on that
the
stage, but like it makes you feel that, okay, you know what, you forget the fact that you've failed or that you didn't do so well in the past, and then you realize that you've achieved something. So when I started working, I didn't go into work thinking I'm a failure. Like even when I started working, I mean, when you get hired, it's a great thing because it boosts your confidence. Like, yo, I got chosen as well. They hired me, you know.
Yeah.
So I didn't let that the fact that I failed in varsity. So I think also speaking about it, I was never. You know, some people will keep it in and not talk about it because it can be embarrassing.
Yeah.
Yes, people don't like to talk about their failures, and so I've never been one to be scared about talking about my failures. So I would talk about it, and yeah, I think that's what really helped me, and that's how I rose from it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, so Palesa, what are your current successes, if you're comfortable?
You know, everybody's always comfortable with success.
Yeah.
No, I think I have a really good job. So I started as a graduate, so I've been in banking since I started working.
So you started at the same company as a graduate?
No, I started as a graduate, and I had a really great time. I think we had a great year. I learned new things, and then I moved on to F&B. So I'm a product specialist, specialized with mortgage bonds. So that's what I do, make sure that our products are great for you guys.
The customers.
The customers, yeah. And it's a job that really I enjoy. I engage with people, different stakeholders and different types of people, and every day. So every day you learn something new, and so that's one of my successes in my career. I'm really happy with the direction it's taking. And the great thing is it's got nothing to do with accounting.
that was my next question.
Yeah,
do you do accounting?
No.
Does your job involve any form of accounting?
Only when you look at financials and how the product is doing, but
no debit and credit.
Not really.
You're so lucky.
So it's just looking at profit and making sure that our product is doing well. And so that's what I do. And then obviously my success. Is it mine or am I his success?
You're sitting somewhere right there.
Yes, I think my marriage, I think it's something that I really cherish, and it's one of I strive to make sure that it's successful every day. So that's one of them. And
hopefully I get to interview you guys about your marriage sometime.
Oh, of course.
Hopefully
you served a great team. We'll be back.
The two will bring you back.
So my career, my marriage, and really just got great family. I think that's one thing. See, family holds all of these things together. So both family, both from both sides of family, we've got really great support structures, and and I think also being able to serve a church, that's one of the other things, so that really helps us to grow spiritually, and that's
holistic growth in every area of your life. Okay. So this is the last question. What would you say to someone going through failure?
It won't always be like that. So you just need to remind yourself that I'm not going to be in this situation forever. Nothing lasts forever. So it's just what you do when you are going through it that matters. Because some people, when they're failing or when they fail, they decide to stay in failure and they decide to give up. And then obviously you won't have a different outcome. It will pass. You'll think it has passed because you'll get used to the fact that this is just my life and I'm comfortable with being a failure. But you should make sure that you rise above it and you encourage yourself. And there's so much things out there. There's so much material out there that can encourage footsteps in there. Watch things that will encourage you and that will give you strength to pull through those times, and just always keep telling yourself that nothing lasts forever. Even when you go to sleep at night, the night needs to end. It has to.
Tomorrow must be the morning.
Yes, so it's exactly the same
That's another principle of life.
Yeah.
The night doesn't last forever.
It doesn't. So it won't always be that way. So it's just what you do when you're going through it, and always just be strong and trust that you can do it, and trust God and pray, and eventually it will come together. It will come together.
So one bonus question. Palesa, can you sing for me?
No! This is not what you call me here for.
It's auditions.
I'm not the singer, you know. I hope my husband gets to sing as well. I don't know, you know, I'm a church girl, so I always sing church.
You'll sing a church song.
A church song.
Maybe your next career is music.
No.
Never do it.
No.
Oh yeah, plus you've got a musician in your family.
Yeah, so I'm good.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I don't want that career. Yeah. Okay, sure.
Oh no, she's really singing.
I'm so shy. I want to sing like 2 lines.
Yeah, just 2 lines.
We bless your name, Almighty God. We bow before your throne. We bless your name, Almighty God. We bow before your throne. We glorify your holy name.
Oh wow! I was actually able to join.
You were, and you could tune.
Alright, thank you very much, Palesa.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming through.
No, thank you. You know, it's always great when you can share your story.
Yeah.
And when you know that it's going to help somebody.
And I really hope, even if it's just one person out there, may they get courage, you know, from the story.
Thank you.
The morning will come.
Yes.
And 2020, we're making our dreams come true. If you failed in 2019, this year, you're passing.
Amen.
Bye-bye. Thank you.